What's up, guys? Welcome to LootCast Episode 14 for Thursday, September 21st, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Dom, and joining me, hello, a regular, one of the Game Looters crew members, Cynthia. What is up? Welcome back, Miss Regular.
Well, thank you.
Well, we are happy. We are ecstatic to have such a pretty face on the show. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you joining the crew.
And it's fun to be here. I'm actually starting to enjoy doing these.
And we are glad to have you here. You guys are asking, what you guys doing on here on Thursday? Well, if you guys didn't notice, we have missed a couple due dates here and there. We missed kind of one or two. We've been kind of late, a little bit of all that little funky stuff, okay? We're sorry. So here we are on Thursday, September 21st, 2017 for you guys. We are here on a very special episode. This is our filler episode, if you call it, because we want to fill your guys' ears with some news that's going around the gaming industry that we think you guys need to know, okay? And we want to bring you this special episode. Let us know if you guys like episodes on Thursdays. Let us know if you like multiple episodes. If you guys do, throw that in the comments below, because we can maybe look into doing more. And if you guys didn't know, we are a podcast. We do launch every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Rain or shine, we give you the geeky, need-to-know news around the gaming industry. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to not miss a beat for all things gaming, news, reviews, and much more. Ain't that right?
Yes.
So with that, we have a great show. So I want to start off the show. We're going to get into news, and that's why you're here. So go ahead and fast forward if you want to, but don't. We're going to start off with the news here in a little bit, but I want to start off with what we've been playing. Because we have been playing a lot over here at the Game Looter Studio. We've been playing a lot over here, and I want to talk a little bit about that. Mostly I'm going to talk about all the games I've been playing, and then you can talk about what you've been playing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll start off with what I'm playing. So if you guys had the chance and watched LootCast Episode 13, I talked a lot about one game, NBA 2K18. So for all my sports heads out there, talking to you guys, if you have a Nintendo Switch and you love sports games, NBA 2K18 is for you on the Nintendo Switch. This is a fun, portable game. It looks fantastic on the Switch. It's barely a downgrade over the regular version on the PS4 and the Xbox One. Realistically, you can see the difference, but it's vaguely. This game is a ton of fun. It feels good, it looks good, it sounds good, and it is a heck of a lot of fun to play in portable mode. I can take this game anywhere around the house. I can take it on the couch, the bed. I can lay on the floor if I want to. I can kick my feet up anywhere and play my Nintendo Switch. I play 2K18. I can be in the car, the train, the bus. I don't take any of those. We don't live in a place where we have that kind of commute over here. We drive vehicles to where we can't use a Nintendo Switch, even though we would love to use a Nintendo Switch, because I would love to never drive.
You do when you're a passenger.
Uber costs too much. Yeah, that's true. When I'm a passenger, and that's very rarely. And those times I loathe and I love because I can play the Nintendo Switch. And I'm glad that there's now one more title that I can play, NBA 2K18. This is a fantastic game, so I'm going to throw a review on the site. I want to plug it, maybe hit up there. No, it's not out yet. I'm just kidding, but it's going to be out hopefully by the time you hear this. If it is, you can hit right there. If not, what you're going to hit there for right now is our recent review of Metroid Samus Returns. Colton would love for you to go hit that. And if it's not there, if this is 2K18, thank you. I'm going to throw a review on the channel for you guys and give you what my thoughts are on 2K18. I think I've kind of buttoned up all my feel of the game. I have a good grasp on kind of all the modes, what they are, what they do, and how they feel. I think I'm going to throw the review up there. I think it's about time. I'm far enough in my career rate to have that grasp on the true feel of this year's version of 2K. The guys over there at 2K, they're getting things right. Anyways, I've talked about 2K for a long time. I'm playing 2K.
Right. I'm not a sports person. I've never been.
She's not. She doesn't hate sports.
No,
sports
games. I love real sports. I will go to a real event. I will suffer and watch it through the TV. I will not play it on a console, PC, anything game related. It's just too fake for me. And I've just I've just never found joy out of it. Well, I feel like those games are just always designed for you to win. Yes, I know last year, 2K17, there's been some levels where it's designed to make you lose and it's just part of the story mode, and I get that.
Tries really hard.
But I just can't get into them, so I'm glad that you're reviewing it for the audience here.
And there is an audience for this game, and
yes, and I know there is.
The
and I know there's a huge audience when it comes to 2K, whether it's basketball, football, FIFA, and I'll continue to support them. You just can't pay me enough money to play them. I'm sorry.
Unless it's E3 or a special event, because she'll hop on that.
I will test it out, but that's as much as I'll do.
Well, a game that you're going to be testing out a lot soon is Metroid Prime.
Yes.
Not Prime. We want that. We want Metroid Prime 4 so soon. Metroid Samus Return. So the reimagining of the original Game Boy game. This is a game I've been sinking a pretty decent amount of time into now.
You have, which I haven't been able to get my hands on it yet.
Which I apologize. It's just such a good game. If you guys can. Now's the time. Thank you so much for staying with us. Go ahead and hit that. Right there. There it is, in her face. Go ahead and hit that Metroid Samus Returns review by one of the crew members here, Colt. He gave all of his thoughts on Samus Returns. He loved it. Go ahead and hit that right now to find out what he gave Metroid Samus Returns. But my overall feel is I'm really liking this game a lot. Granted, there has been a couple frustrating moments to where I got this guy here, and I just closed it up. So I just kind of grabbed the clamshell and I closed it up to give you guys a visual. Actually, right now, if you guys can see this, I'm on Metroid. I didn't even know that. I didn't plan that at all. That's awesome. But anyways, I'm on Metroid right now on the 3DS. This is an awesome game. So if you guys haven't checked it out, please go purchase this game, because we want more Metroid. We want more Metroid a lot. So people need to buy it though for us to get more Metroid. So please go support this if you're even semi-interested. Because if you have a 3DS, when you might, because there's like 100 million of them out there, go buy it.
Even though I haven't been able to play it, all the reviews I have seen on it look absolutely fabulous. And I can't wait for you to either pause or finish, so that way I can at least jump into it.
So, one game I do want you to jump into, and I want you to jump in it so bad, is Destiny 2. So Destiny 2, it's a beast of a game. There's a lot to it, right? There's a story, and there's a lot more Crucible. There's PvP, PvE. There's a lot to it. It's a very good game that I hope to have a review out for you guys very soon. I talked on it last episode. I'm about to jump into the Leviathan raid tonight. And once I finish that, I think I'll have a good grasp on the overall feel of the game. And I think at that point I'll feel comfortable throwing a review out for you guys. Because I do have a lot of thoughts on it. Good. And then there's some bad. But I'm going to throw that up for you guys soon. But one thing I do want to talk about, review aside, is this game's a lot of fun. It gives me a lot of Halo vibes, which is a good thing, in the right way. It hits the right Halo streams for me.
Well, we'll see about that, because I absolutely love Halo, and
this is Bungie.
For you to talk about it with such high hopes like that, you know.
One thing to remember, this is Bungie. This is the same developer that gave us Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, all the games that you really, really love, that you've replayed multiple times. This is the developer that gave us that.
Okay.
So I think that's reason enough to at least give it a try.
I never played the first Destiny, and watching you play the second one, again, I'll jump into it. I'll
right here, she's gonna jump into it. So next episode on what is this? Episode 15. Check us out for that.
14.
This is episode 14 right now.
Yes.
You guys have joined episode 14. But on episode 15 is the next one. Maybe she'll give you some thoughts on what she thinks Destiny, how she feels, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll at least have an opinion then for it.
Yeah, and I think this is a game that you need to play, especially if you're a PS4 Pro owner. There's a lot of content. whatever. There's a lot of content out there, but there's not enough that's like brand new that takes advantage of the PS4 Pro. This game looks gorgeous. You can truly see a difference between the fidelity, especially because I played the beta on the Xbox One, and then I bought this game on the PS4 Pro, obviously 4K HDR.
Yeah.
So we got the great TV. It plays all the looks easy enough, and I can really see the difference. You know, there was things that look muddy before that are vibrant. Water looks really good. I know it sounds really like, but water looks really, really good in this game. Overall, I'm just having a ton of fun with Destiny, and I've met some random people on there who were really cool, who I went out and I played the story mode, and I raided with, I played Crucible with. It was cool. You know, I don't mind meeting, you know, other looters out there, because that just gives me a chance to try and grow our community, and, you know, try and say, hey, go join the Game Looters Club on Xbox, go join the Game Looters Clan on Destiny. We're creating it. It's happening. The Game Looters Clan. Go look it up right now and join that thing. Join that mother, you know what. They really should go do that. Support us.
Yeah, at least then I can go, what'd you say, clan with you?
Raid.
Raid.
Raid. You raid with your clan, with your fire team.
Okay.
Yeah, like Halo, it's a fire team, right? It's a team. And the clan can be up to 100 members. So we have 100 spots. So if you're itching, if you're one of our 100 or so subscribers, we want all of you guys to join.
Definitely.
So we think that'd be pretty cool. We would love for you guys to be part of the community. But, yeah, it's a game you have to play. And then lastly, the game, my fourth pillar, the thing that keeps me standing tall, Overwatch.
And I, as you see, am also a huge supporter of Overwatch, and I think I always will be. I loved it, and I'm happy, of course, that they continue to release updates with it. More to come on that right now, actually. So those of you that haven't known...
What are you about? You about to hit him with some news? Is this the news section? Right now, we start the news. Okay, go ahead.
Of course, if you've been following us, Overwatch has released massive updates. So not only do they have a new map, what was it, Junkertown?
Junkertown, which is releasing right now. So if you guys are watching this on Thursday, September 21st, 2017, if you haven't played it, go put Overwatch in your Xbox, go put it in your PS4, go start it on, not Steam, Steam. Go start it on that silly Blizzard app on your PC. Go play Junkertown.
Yes. Of course, not everybody has consoles that have been able to test it out on, was it PvP? On console. Or no,
PvP?
PC.
What about PC?
They've been able to test it out early. Right now, it's live on console.
The Overwatch PTR.
Yes, thank you.
So what you see me play pretty often, you played. How'd you try the Diva on there?
Yeah, I got a little quickness in there, just to test it out because I was really curious as far as the updates coming out. Those of you that don't know, I am a Diva main. She is my all-time go-to, and it's really, really, really hard to, you know, come off her. I've tried other heroes such as Orisa, and Farah, but that's pretty much it. I'll always go back to Diva. She's my heart and soul. And that's why I'm really, really excited with the update that they have with her now. She now has rockets. So it was a little bit different playing with it on PC. Your configuration was a little bit too quick for me. So I'm really excited to jump into it tonight to test it out on console for the first time. Of course, again, there is the new map for Junkertown that I want to test a little bit more with.
Which is pretty fun. So I love new maps.
Yes.
I love new maps. The only
downside?
The only crappy part of Junkertown is what it's going for, the aesthetic of what it's going for. What I mean by that is there's a lot of browns. Because
I don't mind the browns. The browns, you know, the junk per se, goes perfectly with Junkrat, and I love that.
It does.
The only problem I do see with it is the camouflage with the payload.
And that's my issue with it. It's a payload map. You need to know where it's at all times. I don't need to be losing the payload when I'm trying to frantically run away or get to it, because it kind of mixes in with the rest of the brown map. It's just all brown. Now, there's a lot of cool things in it. There's spoilers if you haven't played it yet, but I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But in one of the sections that you spawn in, there's like a science lab there that has like Orisa parts. Outside, there's a part to where he was picking apart Zenyatta's. Or versions of Zenyatta's.
Piles of them.
So you can see a little bit about how he's been tinkering with other Overwatch characters or replicas of them, because there's like army versions of them, right?
Yeah.
I think that's really cool, but it's a payload map. You need to be able to see the payload or know where it's at all times. And Blizzard, I don't know.
I'm
then
just
you tweak
worried.
it. That's my only thing with the map, and it's kind of too large too. Just a teeny.
It's not that it's too large. It has its 3 sections. What I'm worried about is those that haven't played the PTR version on PC. So my family of console players only, I feel like they're gonna get lost.
So they are, but like what Blizzard always does, is you're not gonna be able to play competitive.
Right? Yeah, you're gonna have to play it in
the
quick
arcade.
play.
Well, yeah, in the arcade.
Yeah.
That's where the home jumper time's gonna be. And then, like Oasis, like the other maps that they've given us, it'll then transition a week or 2 from now to competitive. And at that point, those family members hopefully would have had enough time in the map to kind of have a feel for it.
But
Now, we're gonna have an advantage because I've been playing a ton of it. But
You have, I haven't. But how many of those people are like me that don't play in arcade, that only play in competitive?
There's a lot of people like that, but I mean, naturally, everyone's gonna at least try the new thing.
Oh, yeah.
And when the game updates, you're always gonna try it. So at least you'll try at least once, and if it doesn't, well, have a happy time in competitive. That's kind of on you. You made that decision, right?
Thanks.
For what it's worth, you made that decision to not really at least play a few matches in the new map. Because one thing I always make sure to do is I play a few matches in a map. In Oasis, I played a ton of matches because I hated it to where I actually got good at it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of the thing. Now, Lunar Colony, I hate Lunar Colony.
I don't hate it as much as you do.
I hate it.
I am still on the fence with Oasis. Now, we went on it a lot more often, but I'm still on the fence with it. Junkertown, I think I'll have a good time with it, to be honest. Another update, though, with the whole Overwatch, though, is Mercy.
So there's a huge change.
Oh my god. She's pretty much being wiped clean and redone.
So real quick, if you want to find out all the changes, minuscule changes that happen, like for like, go ahead and hit this button right now. This is my kind of full update on the changes that happen with Mercy and Diva. But yeah, I want to tell you that real quick.
I'm going to be really excited to see how she's going to be utilized.
It's an exciting change.
It is. A lot of people, I know definitely the Mercy mains, they're kind of 50-50 with it right now.
And they're going to be split 50-50. There's going to be 50% that naturally gravitates to the new reworked Mercy.
And like it a lot
And then there's
better.
going to be 50% that either like it and just can't get a grasp on it, or just hate it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting to see what they do, but the changes that they made, which I know you're going to tell them right now, but the changes that they made, I think, are significant enough to probably make Mercy the best healer, in my opinion. In Overwatch.
She was already probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, one or two, depends who you ask on one day.
Oh, yeah, it's just how she was used was annoying everybody. She'd hide around a corner, not doing anything for the team. And then once everyone starts dying, she'd fly out and revive everybody.
Or if you're on her team,
not revive you at all. And that drove me nuts, especially if it's only like a 1 death ratio and she wants a massive revive.
And the worst is when she saves it and goes and dies.
Yeah, this probably is the worst.
Constantly.
But I'm really glad with the updates that they've done. As far as the reviving goes, now it's a secondary instead of her primary ult.
Yeah, 30-second cooldown. Correct me if I'm wrong, put that in the comment below, but I'm almost positive a 30-second cooldown.
I still think 30 seconds is too long. But it's better to have it as a secondary than, her ultimate.
On the flip side, then, you do have the boost mode. Okay, now you're doing a total boost to everybody, right? So maybe
extra damage.
Maybe Anna already boost moded somebody else. Now you're extra boosting, you know what I mean? It gets crazy. And again,
and I'm
anybody
interested
in the
to see
vicinity,
those. I'm pretty interested to see those combinations, just to see how they play out.
Yeah, I am as well. But I think it's significant change.
And her flying ability now, like that's gonna be pretty fun to mess with.
Yeah, so she's able just to kind of be really floaty. She looks really awkward and weird, but it's really cool. Because you can heal everybody within your area, you can fly to them. It gives you a lot of mobility. And the one thing that people don't do when they're playing Overwatch is they do this, and a lot of times they don't look up. That's why a lot of Pharahs are successful out there who are good. And Pharahs. That kind of leads me into the last thing I'm worried about, right? And that is the Pharah Mercy combos, right? How deadly is the Pharah Mercy combo going to be now? It's already kind of a hard thing to combat, but now that she could potentially, okay, you have this Mercy Mercy Pharah combo that's kind of wrecking the team. A soldier uses his ult and takes out the Pharah and doesn't main the Mercy. Mercy then just revives the Pharah, reboosts her, and she takes out the soldier and potentially more of your team. You know, there's always that chance that now that combo is even more dangerous. You know what I mean? Yeah,
and those are some of the things yes, of course I am worried about, but still interested to see how they play out.
No, I'm very excited to see that. I'm gonna be very angry to face it, I'm sure. But you know, it's very interesting just to see on the amount of different variety of ways that she's gonna be used, and the one trick ponies that are gonna be out there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, gonna be interesting to see. Another thing, guys, is gonna be very interesting to see that's coming to your 3DS hopefully very soon. If you own Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon, there is a yellow furry fluffy thing coming your way. What's coming to them?
Pikachu.
So what's going on with old Pikachu?
So for their 20th anniversary?
Yeah, 20th film anniversary.
Yes.
The Pokemon movie. Something.
Yeah, I Choose You.
Okay.
Now it was released earlier this year in Japan. And so what they're doing now is they're releasing 6 different Pikachus that you can get your hands on. 6 different ones. Unfortunately, you can only get one of them per video game that you have for either Sun and Moon. Now, based on which Pikachu you want, they're going to be released on different dates between, let's see, now from September 19th all the way to October 30th. So these are going to be the different caps that you're going to be able to get with Pikachu and what dates. So if you want the original cap from Kanto on Pikachu, it's going to be from September 19th to September 25th. That's the last day that you can get it. Now, of course, if you want the second gen for the Hoenn region, that's going to be September 26th to October 2nd. For the Sinnoh cap with Pikachu, October 3rd to October 9th. The Unova cap for Pikachu is going to be October 10th.
And that's the black and white game, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
So.
That's October 10th to October 16th. Might be saying this right or wrong? Kalos?
Kalos. The Kalos region. Yeah. Okay. That was the one that was featured in Pokemon X and Y.
Yes.
Or the X and Y animated series.
October 17th to October 23rd. And the last one, which is the most recent one, the Aloha cap.
Alola. We don't want to lose any subscribers out there, you Pokemon lovers. We need you in our community.
They are going to be released between October 24th to October 30th.
Okay, so it's kind of spread out.
It is. Now, the only way to get this, of course, is through the mystery function of your video game from, again, Pokemon Sun or Moon, with the code Pikachu20. So remember, Pikachu20.
Pikachu20. It'll be in the description down below as well.
Yes, but you only get one of these Pikachus with this cap.
Which one are you going to choose?
Yeah, we're still trying to decide because we have both Sun and Moon.
I decided. I'm all Hoenn region. You know, I love my chick or Rita.
See, so do I, and that's the problem. I don't want to have the same Pikachu you have.
I don't care, but yeah, I understand.
Yeah. But I'm still deciding whether I want to go with original Pikachu.
Original one is so dope too. I have like the hardest internal combat between them, because I love the original hat and it looks so cute on Pikachu. But the Hoenn one is just, I think it just takes it up that extra notch.
It's my favorite gen as well. But again, I just don't know if I want to have the same hat or Pikachu as you. So I might end up deciding just to go with the original.
And then the last thing I want to leave you guys before we get off the Pokemon topic is I got this over from our friends at GameSpot. I can say the word GameSpot. It's easy to get those two confused. But the Pokemon movie I Choose You is actually going to receive a limited theatrical run from the 5th to the 6th of November. So go check out your nearest venue and see if you can purchase tickets for the film through Fathom Events. So again, it's going to be in the description down below. I'm going to go ahead and put a link down there for Fathom Events. What they said over here is those who attend a showing will also receive a bonus Ash's Pikachu Pokemon TCG card, as well as a special QR code to use in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which we're probably going to get suckered into buying, which released for the 3DS on November 17th. Scanning the code will get you a different Pikachu wearing the cap that's featured in the movie.
Now, have they shown? Well, you know.
They haven't. You're going to get a card for it, and then you're going to be able to get a code, and then that's basically, you're going to find out what Pikachu's going to wear. But if you want to go look now, just go look at the Pokemon movie that I Choose You. You can just Google it, and you'll see what cap Ash is wearing in that one, and that's the one that Pikachu.
Okay.
Essentially, if you guys want to cheat, but if you want to wait, you can just get the card and
it's a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. But I thought that was pretty cool because I'm definitely interested to go get some tickets for that. Because even though it's gonna come out, I still think there's the experience of going to go see it in the theater. Because I've seen every major Pokemon movie in the theater. There's only been like a few of them, so I think that's a cool experience.
I definitely want to go.
And another thing you guys have to experience is VR. If you guys haven't already had the chance to experience VR, it's an awesome experience, but it's a little bit expensive.
It is, and I think that's the only reason why we haven't gone.
So, that's a different show. The long story short is not the money. There's not that it game. There's not that one game that I'm just like, I need to have the VR. I need to have a PSVR. I need to have a HTC Vive. I need to have a VR system to play. There's not that it game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right? The Switch has Zelda Breath of the Wild. VR needs the it game. Again, different show, different day. But if you're interested in getting VR at all, trust me, now is the time. I plug this dude all the time. Wario64 on Twitter. Please go follow this dude. He is awesome. He's gonna let you know all the best deals. Anytime that they come up, he is on it like money. But we would also much appreciate if you follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/theGameLeaders, or just search at The Game Leaders, because we constantly retweet his deals along with other deals from other vendors, Amazon, Steam, even like the Ubisoft store, Blizzard, all this stuff. I'm always tweeting out deals. Colt is always tweeting out deals. She's always tweeting out deals, and our other members are always tweeting out deals. So go follow us for great deals around the gaming industry. But back to VR. Right now, if you want a VR headset, now's the time. It's $300 right now. So normally it's a $399 bundle deal, but right now, if this is the thing that kind of kept you from buying a PSVR, now's the time. So on Amazon, for a limited time, you get $100 off the PSVR camera bundle with a special discount code. Make sure you guys go and check out PSVR Save. The bundle can save you a ton of money. So make sure you guys go and do that right now. So that is PSVR Save is the code. So that will save you a ton of money on a PSVR. It really is a cool commodity to have. So if you're really interested in getting one, $100 off is a lot.
It is. Again, I don't know if I would ever want one for myself. Eventually, I do see us getting one.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I ever want to play it.
Well, if we do, we better jump on it, because the PSVR camera bundle is $300 at Amazon. Again, that code is PSVR Save. And if you can do our friend Wario64, go on his Twitter page right now for us and go ahead and click his code, because he is an Amazon affiliate, which means he gets paid for you guys to go support him. So go do that if you're going to buy one. So, with that being said, I want to move on to a little game called Forza 4. No, just kidding. It's, here we go. 7? 7 Heaven? So, Forza 7, they just had a demo that released. It's a full-fledged demo. It's basically like the one that we played at E3, so we had the chance to get hands-on with Forza 7. I love the Forza franchise. Primarily, I love Horizon, but I'm pretty sure I have all of the Forzas that have ever released.
I think you do.
I love this series a lot, and I'm going to end up getting Forza 7. So some things to know if you're interested in the series is it's a little over 17 gigs that you're going to need of internal space on your Xbox One or Xbox One X. The tracks that you can play are Dubai, Mugello Circuit, Nürburgring. The cars that you can drive are 2018 Porsche 911 GTS RS or GT2 RS.
Which is the one that they announced at E3.
Which is beautiful.
And
it's awesome to drive too. I had the chance to play it at E3 too. I had the chance to drive this car. The Nissan, the 2015 Nissan GTR. So this is an awesome four-wheel drive car. It's super fast. It's Japanese. Awesome. And then probably hands down the best vehicle you can drive in the game. The 2015 Mercedes-Benz racing truck. So this one was probably the funnest one to drive.
Yeah.
And they're diving really deep into the other kind of vehicles like semis, trucks, all the different weird vehicles.
It's something I've never seen them do before.
No, it is really cool.
And it's by far probably one of the funnest things I've ever done. With a racing game, if someone who doesn't like to play sports, I love racing car games. It's always been something that has seemed natural to me. I love just getting first place, of course. But the fact that they introduced this semi was something I never imagined.
And it was cool to drive. And what you think is gonna happen, like the tail sliding, kind of going everywhere, weird controls.
Not being able to control it?
Yeah, in the actual, driver's seat, the camera view that it has is pretty cool. The only thing we didn't get to do was use the actual wheel, which would probably have felt pretty amazing, because it usually does. But overall, this is gonna be an awesome game, and I hear it does feel really good with that wheel, so.
Yeah, so you definitely need to go ahead and check out their demo. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, and before we move on to the last topic of the show, one of the things I want to leave you guys is it was just announced the other day, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So if you guys checked out episode 13, we covered that we got our hands on a Nintendo Pro Controller that's Xenoblade Chronicles themed. It is a splash of gorgeous pink and a dash of a teal color on it, and then it has a little special Xenoblade design. It is a beautiful controller. We got our pre-order set for that, so we're super excited about that. But the game itself is coming out December 1st, 2017. This is pretty cool because the Switch is just continually delivering. Odyssey's going to be here in October. It's really soon. It's going to be here really soon. Pokken drops tomorrow. So, when you guys are watching this right now, Pokken's going to be out tomorrow. Make sure you guys go on Amazon right now and pre-order if you want to save 20%. If you're watching this on Friday, this is your last day. Make sure you go on now. And if you're watching this later on in the future, I hope they still have it and pay full price. Sorry. But that's just kind of how that works out. But the Switch is constantly delivering great software. Mario Odyssey is going to come out, and then they're going to kind of finish off the year with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, this huge RPG, which we got the chance to watch a lot of the gameplay and what they're introducing in our Nintendo Direct, that we kind of reacted to that as that was happening. So go check out our plug right now. It is right there. So go hit that if you guys want to go see our Nintendo Direct. You can watch the whole thing, and then we kind of talk our way through that. We'll let you know what we're excited about and how we feel. But they covered a ton of Xenoblade and Titan.
Yes, and I'm actually pretty excited for this game. So the fact that it finally has a release date,
and it's so soon.
Yeah, the fact that it's still this year, right before the holiday season. I'm pretty excited to finish the year off with this game.
Yeah, I'm uber excited. I'm ready to get into a Xenoblade experience. If you guys have watched the show before, which I hope you have, if you haven't, again, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, never miss a beat. I've played Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. I'm still kind of playing it, but I mean, there's so many games, it's hard to go back and play something that's a little bit older. But when I have had the weird days where I just come in the game room.
You're just in the mood.
And I just come and play just a little bit of it. I'm decently far in it. I still don't have my mech. I'm like 30 hours in and I don't have my mech yet, which kind of sucks. But anyway, that's a different game. Chronicles 2 is a sequel from the 3DS version. It looks really cool. It disappointed me a little bit at E3 from what they showed. What they showed at the Nintendo Direct, which I hope comes to fruition, is just a really cool concept. All the Titans have different worlds on their backs. That changes the environment. Where they're flying through will change the weather pattern. It has a day and night cycle. I apologize. That's really cool. It just overall has a really cool vibe, and it's portable. If you did join us last week on last week's episode, we talked about portability over graphics, and we kind of had the consensus that if we had to choose, we're going to choose portability first, as long as the graphics are up to snuff, as long as they're okay. Right?
Yeah.
They don't have to be PS4 Pro 4K, HDR, Super 8K, ultra wide, all that other stuff, right? As long as they look okay enough and it's fun, that's what we really want with portability, being able to take it. So this is a game we're going to be able to do that with on December 1st. So go pre-order that game right now if you haven't already. The last thing we want to leave off on, which is the big one.
Yeah, I'm completely excited.
What do you got?
Monster Hunters finally has a release date.
Monster Hunter World!
Yes. And this is one that I've been excited for ever since.
Yeah, and the E3 showing for Monster Hunter World personally blew me away. We went behind closed doors and we got to see the developer play through all of what you saw live on...
And more.
Yeah, and more, right? The cool thing was we got to see them make mistakes, and when it doesn't go as planned, and all it did was make me want to play the game more to see when it doesn't go perfect. You know what I mean? It sounds kind of weird, but that's what I really appreciate about what we saw. And ever since that day, I'm not a Monster Hunter person at all. You know this. I tried. I really tried. It's just not me. But this game looks like it does it a little different, and the multiplayer aspect.
Yeah, I played it. I think it was on the Wii U. I played it on the Vita. That was kind of like an old school one. And then just being able to see it come out now for, was it the Xbox One?
PS4. Well, Xbox One and PS4 Pro.
Yeah, just the fact that it's coming out on console instead of a tiny handheld. I'm super excited for it. And those that haven't known, the release date is January 26th of 2018. Funny thing to that is actually our anniversary date.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of like it's meant to be.
Yeah, kind of the nerdiest things of nerds. So of course we're gonna be grabbing 2 copies of those. But again, I'm just super excited just to have it. Another thing that they released for the news today is the actual bundle that is coming with it. Right now it's Japan only?
Yeah, so everything that was announced is Japan only for the moment, but we're hoping this will just kind of flip-flop into US.
I hope so, because the console graphics that they designed with the remote, oh my god, they are...
It looks so good.
I don't think I fall in love with a console graphic like this before. I've seen other bundles released for certain games, and I think it's just crap. But I can tell you they hit the nail on the head with this one.
Well, since we're ending the show, let's go ahead, let's show these guys. Alright, so here we go. So this is the PlayStation 4 Pro that's coming out in Japan. And I know you guys can't see because the fidelity is not all there, because I'm kind of expanding the heck out of this image here. But this right here is like glossy. So it's like a matte, it's all matte here, and then all of this is like glossy, this whole thing is gloss. So the whole thing is like a glossy finish, and the dragon is shiny. So all this effect is super beautiful, and if you notice, it has etching in the front here too. This is probably the most gorgeous piece of hardware that I've seen in most recent memory.
Yeah.
I haven't really, like, with you, like you said, I haven't really, like,
fallen
oh
in
my
love.
god, like,
yeah.
dude, we need to get this. Even if it doesn't come to the States, like, we are shipping this from Japan to here. Because this thing is, it's a beauty. And then they have this controller here.
Which, again, is also amazing.
Which is, it looks really good. It has texture here on the useless pad that nobody uses. It has, like, the fire here. It has really those nice little designs. And it's coming in at about almost 50,000 yen, which is about 448 bucks. So about 450 bucks. That's what it's coming in at right now for this. And then the bundle itself, which is what we're talking about, this is, you get the figurine, the Monster Hunter, the code, the soundtrack, you get this cool gaudy book, all that stuff. All this stuff that you geek looters out there love to love, and we love to unbox for you guys. Hopefully this comes to the States, because this one we can't import. We can, but then we will have a useless game that unfortunately we can't play.
Yeah.
But this is coming, so hopefully it comes over to the state. This is, I think, about 16,000 yen. I think it's almost like a little over 100 bucks, which isn't too crazy. That's coming to expect about 120 bucks, especially if you're getting a really good figurine there. But overall, I think that they're doing it right, and I'm excited to play Monster Hunter World when it comes out on our anniversary. It's the most perfect day. Do you want to go to dinner? Do you want to go to the movies? Do you want to? Nope. I want to go home and play some Monster Hunter freaking World.
You know what we're going to be doing that night.
Yep. So, with all that being said, guys, we hope if you're watching this at night, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Do it right now. Make sure to hit the bell. Hit the little dingy thing. Hit it for all things gaming to never miss a beat. And thank you guys so much for joining us on episode 14. And join us next week for episode 15. We're going to cover our Destiny, our preview. Hopefully she'll be here to kind of go over what she feels about Destiny, Metroid, anything else you got for you guys that you want to talk about?
Not right now, but again, thank you guys so much for joining us again, and hopefully I am here next week.
Thank you guys so much for joining LootCast Episode 14. We'll miss you guys. Till next week.